Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We are here downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street on a Saturday night. Wanted to bring you the sights and people watching that are always fun when it comes to hanging out down here. Got a fire truck over here with the firefighters. A lot of times they'll come down here with the boot and collect money for a cause. It doesn't look like that's what's going on right now with them, but there's always a good cause behind helping them out. So we go eastbound here on the Fremont Street Experience Mall Promenade. This was actually opened up as a two-way street up until the late 90s. I'm sorry, early 90s. And the city decided to close it off and make it the pedestrian mall you see here today. We've got another street performer out here. It's got quite a crowd gathered. Can't really make out what it is they're doing up there. It could be dancing, it could be magic tricks, it could be any number of things. But a lot of times these guys, they'll protract their show and really extend it into something that probably could have been done in a couple minutes. But instead of that, they'll try and get the crowd involved, and they'll try and make it last like 15 minutes or something like that. So I guess you feel like you have time invested in it. You're more likely to give money to them in order to that endear themselves, I guess, to you or something like that. That's my guess. Because a lot of times, a lot of these gigs that I've seen down here on Fremont could have been done in like a minute or two. Except for like the Michael Jackson performers. Those are, the entire length of the songs and stuff like that. But yeah, and you can see the crowd thins out as we come underneath one of the support apparatuses for the zip line. And continue eastbound here. You have the patio bar here outside of Four Queens underneath the awning there, if you will. And Wanna Taco. And it's just a cool place to come down and people watch. If you've never done it, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Come down and check people out. Check out the overhead Fremont Street Canopy. They do a show with as an artist, recorded of course, every hour. They do like Stone Temple Pilots and Katy Perry, Shakira, Steve Aoki, Tiesto, Chainsmokers. So they usually have a pretty good sight and sound display going at the same time there. This individual, not sure what's happening here, but it's always fun to come down and people watch. You never know. You never know what you're going to see down here, and it's that element of the unexpected. That's what really keeps me coming back down here. Love showing that off to you guys, especially the ones that have never been here. Really want to give you a taste of what it looks like, and what you can expect if you're planning on coming, or you already have a trip planned and you're coming, thinking about coming, already coming, whatever the case may be. Hopefully these videos give you an insight into how to plan and what to do down here, especially if you're not a gambler. I'm not a gambler. I know I posted a video of me gambling. That was to get some Silver Strike coins from the Four Queens, and that didn't go so well for me. So prior to that, I hadn't gambled since 2009. So yeah, I do not consider myself a gambler at all. I just like my money. I like my money too much. That's all. I work too hard for it to try and just throw it away. So I know a lot of people. I've spoken to a lot of people here in town, especially who consider it to be like an entertainment expense. Right? They go out and throw money into a machine. They'll say, "Oh, it's 3 hours. I would have spent that money on a movie somewhere or something like that." I'm like, "No, you probably wouldn't have spent that much on a movie." You have the escalator over here to the D, which goes upstairs only. If you want to come back down, there's one of the Johnny Depps, and the Johnny Depp character there. That is the Raoul from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. If you see the Johnny Depps down here, Sin City Depps they're called. If you see them down here, go up and say hi. Take a picture with them, and if you're so inclined, throw them a couple bucks, or whatever you feel like throwing them. A couple bucks doesn't really go far nowadays. But they have Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, Obviously Raoul there. It's Edward Scissorhands and Willy Wonka. It's really, really cool stuff. White Castle over here on the left. One of 3 locations here in Vegas. The other one down on the Strip, and there's one on Paradise just east of the Strip. But that would be the one that's probably most accessible for locals. If you're a local and you've never been, it's got a drive-through. At least it did when I was last there. So this guy, yes, I was about to step all over whatever he's selling there. Sorry about that. Didn't see it there. And so we'll go into the White Castle here. Take a look around. Let's see if Harold and Kumar are in here. But it's a popular place, for sure. If you're not familiar with them, buy them by the sack. If you're not familiar with White Castle burgers, they're like little sliders, right? So there's probably like 3 of them are equal to one. There's the price. The price is there for their menu. Feel free to pause it and take a look at that. There's probably 3 of them in one regular hamburger, say from McDonald's or something. But it's pretty good. And if you've never had it, you should try it just to say that you've had it. There's a Whataburger that just moved down into the Strip. Well, not just. It's been here for probably a year or 2 now. But it's a well-known burger joint in Texas. And so a lot of Texans love Whataburger and speak very highly of it. I tried it when I went to Austin back in 2019. And it was okay. I didn't understand what all the fuss was, but, you know. And so the location on the Strip is not accessible to locals unless you're already going down there for some reason, and you plan to park and pay to park and all that, because there is no drive-through or anything like that. It's right there, Strip facing. It's right on Las Vegas Boulevard there. See the Neonopolis dining and entertainment complex there on the left, as well as the apparatus for the support structure for the zip line known as Slotzilla. Walgreens over here for your beverage needs. So we continue eastbound here on Fremont Street. If you like drone videos, check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. He does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos here in Vegas, to include plane spotting and the elusive Janet Airlines. Elusive and mysterious. If you're not familiar with Janet Airlines, feel free to do a quick Google search and be prepared to be wowed and amazed. Really fascinating stuff out there. If you're looking for a home here in Vegas, let me know. Drop me a line, DM me. I have some awesome experienced negotiators that work as realtors here, long-time realtors, and love to hook you up. I don't get anything out of it, so nothing like that. Just want to build a strong, vibrant community here on the Vegas Don channel. If you haven't already, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube and on TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers on YouTube and TikTok. So please make your voices known and heard, and also helps the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to others. So please make your voices known and heard. Hennessy's Tavern over here on the right. They have a really good shepherd's pie I've had in there. That's a pretty cool. Heart Attack Grill over here on the left, and there's another Chucky. They're often in character, those guys. Let's come over here to the Fremont East District. You see here? I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining. Really appreciate each and every single one of you. A heartfelt thank you from all of us at the Vegas Don channel. We would not be here without you, and that's a fact. And as always, remember, it's the journey.